here with another question and answer, chatting with you guys. It's like really cool. So ideas that don't resonate with me, and you should neither. Hey guys, welcome to Question and Answer Friday. Yay! Fran here, and I am just so excited about this week's Question and Answer Friday. I say that every time, but I really am happy to do these. I love chatting with you guys. It's like really cool. So I just want to jump into some stuff because I got some really interesting questions this week, and I even got a Dear Fran. So I think that I'm going to start with the Dear Fran because this week I want to talk to you guys about energy and how energy affects your life and how some people are programmed energetically. So basically, the lady that wrote in told me that she is having a hard time attracting good and right relationships. She finds partners that are very needy or that don't have anything, or she feels like she's attracting the wrong people. She feels like she's attracting people that are not on her level. Or men who cheat. And she's saying that's not at all what I'm asking the universe for. So I don't understand why I am attracting those types of people into my experience. So as you guys know, I love the law of attraction and I love manifestation and creating. And I really love all things spiritual, but those are like my favorite things because you really have the ability to create your own life. So the first thing I want to say about that is that energetically, some people are already programmed to do what they're going to do. Now, that may sound a little crazy, but just think about your DNA. So you are genetically designed from your DNA. Energy is the same way. We are the same as far as energetic beings. We attract things into our life energetically. So even if you are saying, this is what I want, this is what I want, if you are sending out a different signal, then you're going to attract the signal that you're sending out. So if you're saying, I want a man who is faithful, but you feel like you're not worthy of someone who's faithful, that's the energy that you're transmitting into the universe. So when you are energetically programmed in a way that may be negative, you have to reprogram yourself. That is why mindset is so important. It is really important that you put things in your mind that you really want to see in your life. So whether that's reading a book, journaling, writing, scripting, doing affirmations, you have got to fill yourself up with the good. And when you start to fill yourself up with the good, you will begin to attract more of that good in your life. And that's not just for women, it's for men too. If you find yourself constantly attracting the wrong partner or what you feel is the wrong partner, it is because energetically you are transmitting something that you are not aware of. Maybe you are subconsciously transmitting something. So what you probably want to do is to start with an energy balance and a chakra clearing. And if you have spiritual practitioners around you, you can do that with one of them. You can email me and we can talk about it. But a lot of times, energetically, whatever we are programmed with energetically is showing up in our life unless we are very mindful to change those things. So if you find that you're repeatedly attracting the same type of men or same type of partner, it's because that's something in your energetic DNA that is drawing them to you. So you have some work to do, my friend. I feel like you have some work to do around your self-worth and your self-love. And I also feel like if you would begin to really examine what it is that you are wanting in your life, if you would ask your angels to help you and direct you, Archangel Raphael is powerful in helping you to deal with love and to attract love and self-love. So if you would really take some time, step back, I feel like you need to do. Step back from the dating scene for a little bit and just think about what it is you really want, and be mindful before you start a new relationship. Look and see if that's something that you want before you jump into it, because a lot of people will jump into things before they really examine them, and that's another energetic trap. If someone is able to portray something to you and it feels good to your energy and you vibing with it, then eventually you will jump into that. And then when you do, they come out and you like, oh, this is so not what I signed up for. So therefore, be mindful, take a step back, ask your angels for help, and then proceed accordingly. Get clear about what you want. Get clear about what you want. Make a list, if you have to, about what you want in a relationship and from a partner. And energetically, that helps to change the vibration of what you're sending out into the universe. So good luck with that. Let me know how that goes. Again, if you have questions, email me and we can talk about it. All right, the second thing is I want to talk about, I got a lot of questions, is about why are we having so many natural disasters and what's going on? And I heard something about doomsday is coming Sunday, and I've been hearing all kind of stuff. I've had clients call me and say, oh my gosh, is there something I should do to prepare? And so anyway, here's the thing about Fran. Let me just tell you this. Fran doesn't watch the news. I don't watch TV really because I don't want those things in my spirit. So a lot of the stuff that I hear now, I am aware of the hurricanes and the earthquakes, and of course I am. How could I not be? And I'm very mindful of those things and very prayerfully reaching out to God for answers and assistance and peace. So I do know about those things, but I don't entertain ideas that don't resonate with me. So what I want to tell you about, how I feel about that is I don't entertain ideas that don't resonate with me, and you should neither. There is nothing that should cause you extreme amounts of fear that someone has told you. So whether this is your reader, your messenger, your psychic, your spiritual advisor, whatever it is that you went to see that told you, or that you saw and you saw that they said it was doomsday coming. Nobody knows the date and time but God, period. And when he chooses to tell somebody, then I guess we will know. But I don't entertain things that don't resonate by my spirit. I know you guys don't resonate with my spirit. And I know you guys have heard me say a million times that you try the spirit by the spirit. So if someone is telling you something, if you go to see somebody for a reading and they're telling you something and it doesn't feel good to you, then you ask for guidance yourself. If that doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to accept it. My mom used to tell me all the time that if you go see somebody or you're talking to somebody and they're telling you all this stuff and it don't feel good to you, you don't have to accept that. She would say, you rebuke and bind that in the name of Jesus. In the name and through the blood of Jesus. Try the spirit by the spirit. When you begin to seek spiritual guidance or spiritual help, you ask God to lead you. You ask your angels to lead you. You say, I want someone in the light if that's what you're seeking. Or you put your request out to the universe and the universe will deliver. So to answer the question about doomsday, I hadn't heard that because, again, I don't watch TV, but that does not resonate with my spirit. So I don't really know what else to say about that kind of stuff. All right, so here's the third and final question of the night. And that question is about how to raise your energetic vibration and frequency so that you can attract what you want in your life and hear your intuition clearly. Now, I've talked about this a million times, but I'm going to say this again. The best way to hear clear the Spirit of God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universal direction that you receive from the divine, however you call it, is to get quiet, to turn off some of the noise in your head, because we have mazes of the mind. That's what I call them. Our minds are constantly whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then as they're doing this, something's jumping in and we're grabbing onto that. Something else is jumping in and we're grabbing onto that. The best way to hear clear and to be able to clear your chakras and rebalance your energy is to get quiet, get still, go outdoors, put your feet in some dirt, get near the ocean, take a salt bath, take a spiritual bath. If you are really trying to hear and you're not taking spiritual baths, you are missing out. Spiritual baths help to cleanse and calibrate your energy and change your vibrational frequency. Listen, we live in a world of energy. We attract all kind of mess. Good juju, bad juju, whatever. If it's not your juju, you don't want it. So you've got to clear it off. Get silence, get still, find a practice that works for you. Whether it's a spiritual practice or a non-spiritual practice, whether it's a practice of meditation or prayer or, getting your mala beads and or your angel beads and, doing your mantras, whatever it may be. You have got to do what works for you. I can tell you what works for me, but what works for me may not work for you. When I tell people I get up at 5:30 and I go into the silence and I sit there for an hour, or I go into the silence and I write, and people are like, for an hour at 5:30 in the morning? That doesn't work for everybody. Some people rather do it in the evenings. Some people would rather go for a walk. So whatever works for you, that's what you need to do to gain clarity. And simply, you have to ask. Ask to hear what you need to hear, or be directed to the right person that can give you the information that you need. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. It's Friday night. I know you've got a lot of things to do this weekend. It is the first day of fall, and I just have to tell you that here where I live, it was 92 degrees today. What is going on? Yeah, that's what y'all asking me, right? What's happening? It was 92 degrees. I am a fall baby. I want some coolness. I cannot do this heat. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Have a great and fabulous weekend. Bye for now.